Hey everyone, this is Tiffany Harper, and I am so excited to share with you guys some of my social media tips, especially when engaging with people. I am the founder of Team Fuel, and Gina asked me to share just a little bit about engaging with people and growing your network and building relationships. Because one of the things that one of my strengths is that I am not afraid to talk to people, and every single day I'm talking to somebody new. So I never ever say to people, I don't have anyone else to talk to. That never comes out of my mouth, because I built a system and I understand how to engage and work in relationships and build those relationships. So that way I'm comfortable enough to approach somebody and ask them to be a part of either my challenge group or on my team, because I know them, I've gotten to know them, I understand where their heart is for the most part, and I feel comfortable engaging in that area. So I have 3 tips today that I want you to utilize and really write it down. I want you to write down these things, and then I want you to, after you watch this video, to write down specific things, and you'll see what I mean after you watch and listen to what I talk about, because this really matters. The process really matters. The steps really matter. So you don't want to just jump into saying, hey, nice to meet you, do you want to be a part of my team? Or, hey, nice to meet you, do you want to be part of my challenge group? There's steps that you need to take. Don't be afraid to take the time to build these relationships. So here's what I'm going to talk about today. Okay, first, this title of this message is to build friendships via social media. Focus on friends, not sales. See, fish are friends, not food. So people are your friends, they're not your sale. So just remember that. Sorry, I have kids and I just think of Disney and Finding Nemo and anything I can insert Disney quotes into, it just makes my life. So I'm sure those of you with kids understand what I'm saying. Okay, number 1, focus on your journey first. This is the part where I think sometimes, especially newer coaches, because we so badly want to engage with people and talk to people and be successful in this business, because it's almost like we feel like the clock is ticking, and if we don't move really fast, then we're just going to miss the boat and we're going to fail. And that's not the case at all. Yes, there are some coaches who they jump in and they're instantly successful and their challenge groups are filling up and they have this team that become diamond in 5 weeks, and it's crazy and it's overwhelming, and quite frankly, that's not the norm. So I don't want you to be so pushed and rushed. Gina and I want you to be successful. We want you to engage with people. We want your challenge groups to be thriving, and we want you helping people. But we don't want you to feel pressure to be like another person who just seems to have it all together. I guarantee you that they've probably been doing something similar to this before becoming a coach, and so this is just a natural rhythm. It's just an extension. So for those of us who haven't been doing challenge groups, who haven't been in this type of business for a while, or engaging with people, or inviting them to join in challenge groups, or inviting them to be in fitness, this is going to take a while. So what I want you first to focus on is your own personal journey. That means you need to be doing the 3 vital behaviors. Otherwise, the rest of this won't work. Got it? So you need to be being proof that the products work. You need to be working out to a fitness program every single day, or at least 5 days a week. You need to be consistent in your own fitness journey. You need to be showing people that these programs are not just a quick fix. They are absolutely your tool that you use in order to stay fit and healthy for whatever your why is. Okay, so you need to be showing proof. You need to be drinking Shakeology. If you're not drinking Shakeology, then you need to be on Home Direct of some other product that Beachbody has. You need to be showing people that you are a product of the product, that you believe in the systems that Beachbody provides, and that you believe that they could help anybody else if they are willing to take the time to do them and actually do them. And you need to be focused on your personal development. You need to be reading. You need to be listening to audio. You need to be engaging in communication. You need to be on those team calls. You need to be then, after you listen to those team calls and reading your books, you need to be implementing what you are learning. And by implementing, I mean sharing via social media what you are learning as an individual. How are you growing? Because as you grow, then you will be able to extend and invite people into what you are doing. People are more inspired by those who are doing and leading and being an example of something great. They don't care about the perfect person. They are more interested in the person who is maybe slightly imperfect. They don't have it all figured out, but they seem to be doing it anyway and enjoying the process, and they're growing as a result of it. Perfection is overrated, so don't worry about if you mess up on your workout or you mess up on your meals once in a while. Whatever, we all do it. But take the stress of being perfect and just be you. Be authentically you. Be focusing on yourself. Be doing the work. Be sharing your journey via social media. Be sharing with people what you're learning in your personal development books. Be engaging. Be friendly. Be you, and people will gravitate towards that. You will increase your following. People will be inspired by you, and people will engage with you. Number 2, other posts can be niche or interest focused. So what I mean by that is, what are you really good at? Aside from Beachbody, when you signed up as a coach, chances are you were not all about Beachbody. You were a multifaceted person. So I'm sure there are a lot of maybe you have a lot of kids and you are just like awesome at how you parent them. Like you have really good, solid parenting or family advice, and you love sharing that. Or maybe you're a homeschooling mom. Maybe you're a scrapbooker, or you're a baker, or you're really good at grocery shopping on a tight budget and you're able to find the best deals, or you're really good at cooking and coming up with all these amazing things, or you're really good at photography. What are you interested in? Share that. It's okay to post something other than Beachbody on your post, because that's how people find you. I know for me, I love to look up other homeschooling moms, and I will look them up because then I feel like I'm not alone. I live on the side of a mountain, and it's definitely lonely at times, especially when we were homeschooling our kids. They didn't have a lot of opportunities to go out and befriend other kids. So it was nice to meet other moms who were in a similar boat, and to help me in order to make sure that my kids had advantages and were able to build opportunities to make friends. And so I sought those people on social media because I needed that. And so that was a similar interest. That was a similar thing that I had in common with other moms. So what do you love to do? What are you really good at? And post that on social media. I always believe that at least 1 or 2 things should be about your fitness journey, because that is who you are. You want people to know that you're a fitness coach, that this is your job. But you also want people to know that you're a human being and that you're a real person, and so that you like other things too, and that's something else that you can add a value to somebody's life. So maybe you're really good at inspiration quotes. I don't know, but just find whatever you are really interested in and be okay with posting that. That doesn't mean that you have to post every bit of your life. If you are someone who you don't post about your children, you don't post pictures of your kids because you don't want them on your public profile, that's completely fine. And I believe those kind of boundaries need to exist. But what I'm talking about is, interests, things that that perhaps other people would be interested in. Because more often than not, people are not really interested in Beachbody. They're interested in you. And then, I lost my page. And then the last thing I was going to talk about is then you need to start engaging with people. You need to start asking questions and connecting with people on their pages. And this means you look for those people who have the shared interests. And this is when you start asking them questions. Now, when I say engage with people, do not go to their page. This is my pet peeve. It drives me nuts when people do it to me, and I'm sure it drives you nuts when people do it to you. But you'll be posting a picture of your water bottle, or you're drinking it, or you're posting a picture of your Shakeology, and someone will go, and oftentimes it's another Beachbody coach. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. And they'll be like, "Nice shot, great pic, that's awesome." Really? You're not fooling anybody, because I'll look at your page and I'll figure it out. Oh, I know what you're about. You didn't really want to know who I am. You just thought my pic was awesome of my water bottle. Really? Don't do that. Really ask questions. Engage. Find a picture. If you go to someone's page you've never been before, check them out. Look through all the pictures. And if something catches your eye, really catches your eye, you're going to tell me the water bottle caught your eye, something that really interests you, a child, maybe a child the same age, they're doing something that your kid would do. That's an opportunity to be like, oh my gosh, my kid does that too. How old is your kid? How do you feel when they do that? Just engaging, asking real questions about them. Or for me, when I am following a fellow homeschooling mom, or I'm looking at her pictures, and she posts curriculum I'll be like, hey, what made you choose that curriculum? I'd be interested to know more, like why you made that decision, or how long have you been homeschooling, or do you love it? Do you enjoy it? What have been your biggest challenges homeschooling? Those are engaging questions, and that's what you should be doing on social media. 80% of the time, you should be spending your time engaging and inviting and talking and building relationships. Comments on people, like commenting on people's transformations is awesome. Like, we should always encourage and people who are doing incredible work. But just saying great job is not engagement. It's just a comment. It does not say anything about you wanting to get to know a person. And that's what you should be focused on, is getting to know somebody. I know that it's scary at first, but after time, if you consistently look for people and consistently ask questions that will get them to respond to you, that is engagement. That is building relationships. That's you getting to know a person. So if you do those things, I promise you will build a network. You will have more people to talk to. You won't feel like you've gone through your warm market, because quite honestly, you're going to go through your warm market pretty quickly. I mean, I went through mine in like 2 weeks, so it's like, when I first started, it was done. So I had to be able to get over myself a little bit and be willing to focus on my own journey, share my journey, focus on some interests that I had, because I knew there were people out there who were like me, and then start asking questions and engaging with people and getting to know the heart of people. So that way, if they did present a need to me, say that they were really struggling with their self-esteem, or they needed prayer, or they were struggling with their weight, then I could say, hey, I've been doing this. Is this something you have ever considered? And so that's how you're able to transition from talking to people and just building relationship, and then trying to fill a need that they might have. So I know that it's scary at first. I know that this takes practice. You're not going to do this perfectly. You're going to make mistakes along the way. So just know that you're going to mess up, and you're not going to know how to respond to somebody. And sometimes people won't answer you. It's going to happen. But if you're authentic and you really want to know a person, you really want to build a friendship with them, it's going to work. Everything's going to be fine. You're going to do awesome. And you're going to make so many more friends, and this business will be so much more fun for you, because you won't feel so stressed out. So I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, as always, Gina is there to help you guys. And if you have any questions for me, we'd love to answer them as well. But thank you so much for letting me be a part of your team for today and to share my heart with you guys. Thank you again. Talk soon. Bye.